Welcome to the Next Level Mortgaging Podcast. I'm your host, Todd Martin from Mission 35 Mortgages. Today, I want to talk about the power of positive persistence. What does that mean? Well, in the last couple of weeks, I have closed one deal and got another deal to firm on both sides of the deal, meaning that their home has closed firm and the deal and the house they're purchasing has closed firm. So it's pretty much a done deal. And both of those deals have come from last year. And both of them come from open houses too. So there's that as well. But both of them came from, they were looking, they were ready, they were going to purchase last year, but then the rates did what they did towards the end of the year. They started going up, started going up. And so many people backed out of the market, not just the buyers, but the sellers too. There was just not a lot of stuff out there that people were interested in, and the rate and a lot of the houses that were out there had been out there forever, and people had already seen them, and they just lost interest in them, especially at where the rates were. So the prices weren't good, the rates weren't right, and people just said, "Nope, I'm out, I'm done." And so it was a tough time for everybody, for buyers, sellers, for real estate agents, mortgage agents. Everybody was having a rough go of it, and I just tried to stay positive. I'm new to the business. I'm new to the industry. I focused on my social media. I focused on learning, teaching, engaging, getting to know how to get through a time like this. And when Mission 35 pushed hard in the new some new coaching, brought in Todd Duncan and did some new programming. And I went out and almost right away in the new year, I touched base with a whole bunch of my prospects from last year. And I just reached out and I said, look, this is what's coming. The rates are going to do what they're going to do, but there are a lot of people out there. There's a lot of new stuff in new houses on the market. There is no better time to buy now. The rates are starting to come down and the market has not reacted yet. We are at lows all over the place. Now is the time. If you're interested, let's go take a look. Let's see what I can do for rates for you. Let's see what I can do for getting you approved and see if we can get you in now. Because there's a saying in the market now that says, date the rate, marry the house. And if you can get in now when the houses were low and the rates were starting to come down, a couple of years from now, that you're gonna get value in a couple different places. The rates are going to slowly come down over the next few years. At that same time, your house is going to go up in value, and we call that the home buyer savings plan or the bank account, because you're just making money at that point. You're just making equity in your personal value and in your home value. So, me reaching out to those people slowly over time, just saying, hey, how are things going? What's going on? This is what's happening in the market. This is what's coming up. What can I do for you? Are you still interested? Can I help you out? What can we do? Those things. I had people come back to me. Thank you so much for reaching out. We were still interested. We weren't sure what was going on. I really appreciate you staying in touch and making this an option for us and staying on top of it for us, so we didn't have to do that as much. And there are still people I'm working on from last year, still people that are waiting, still people that are considering their options. And, I have another client who I worked with this year who probably won't be able to buy this year, maybe later towards the end of this year if we're lucky. But there was an issue with his partner's credit, and we are going to fix that for them so that at the end of this year, early next year, they're in a better position. And I'm not letting go of that client. And the other thing is, they looked at a new build, and I didn't just cut them loose. I said, here, look, I can't hold a new build price for you for 16, 18 months. But this is a referral. This is somebody this is a lender that can. Go talk to them, because that's what's best for you right now. 15 months from now, if you still want to talk and, you want to see if I can help you out, if I can get a year rate, by all means, come talk to me. But this is what's best for you right now. And they really, really appreciated that. And they're still looking at other options, and they're still looking at me, and they're still talking to me. And that's the positive persistence in me, because I hate pestering people. I hate being that guy. But being positive in that information that you give people, instead of just saying, hey, are you still looking? What's going on? We've been talking for 6 months, but you're not doing anything for me. That's not That's not the same thing. But if you reach out to somebody and say, this is what's going on in the market, what can I do to make it easier for you to come in now? You know, this is the positive. This is, the market's coming down. The rates are starting to drop. There is lots going on in the market. I know lots of real estate agents out there right now that can help you, or even, different relationships. You have somebody that has a struggling, they're not quite there on their down payment. They need some help. I have a guy that can help you get there. Let's get that final push, you know, let's get you to a point where you're ready to make that final step. It's not always about what can I do for you now? What can you do for me now? Right? That's not what it's about. How can we get you to when you're ready? You know, positive persistence isn't about what can happen now, what can happen today. But, sometimes it's what's happened 2 months from now, 6 months from now, 12 months from now, 24 months from now. You know, this isn't a one-day option. This is the biggest purchase of your life. This is the biggest investment in a person, in a family's entire existence as an entity, right? We're talking hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars. I don't want to rush anybody. I want to be there when they're ready to go. So I just like to, be in their ear. This is what's going on right now. What can I do for you? What's there? What's going on? What questions do you have? Can I answer anything for you right now? Right? Do you have any concerns? What are you hearing that is making you doubt you can do this right now? Come to me and I'll answer anything I can for you. If I don't have the answers, I know the people that do. Right? And those are the biggest things that I've taken out of the last week. The last couple of weeks is I've got, like I said, 2 deals pretty much done. One done, one it's just waiting for the paperwork to get done at this point. And those both came from, just being pleasantly persistent, getting on people and saying, this is what's going on. What can we do to get you in now? I hope this helped, guys. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. I'll be back next week. Let me know if you have anything you want to hear.
It's go, 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 go time.